Hi guys, and welcome to my channel Home Store Prep. I am starting a journey prepping food because I'm finding we're having a lot of food wastage in our house, and also just trying to be more creative with meals each week and saving money and things like that. Started by checking the fridge just to see what I had, because sometimes going to the grocery store I have no idea what I have. I'm having a look here. I have half a cup pumpkin, I've got almost no yogurt left, I need some fruit and veggies. I do have quite a few greens already in the fridge, and I do grow some brushing broccoli which has just started producing, which is awesome. It's spring here in New Zealand, so yes, garden's about to start. Having a quick look in the freezer, I do have a bit of salmon there. I've got a loaf of bread, which is great for backups. I've got a mince and a chicken. I'm not sure if I'm going to use those yet. Oh, I do have a piece of chicken breast, some burger patties, and there's that salmon that I will probably use this week. And then my other pantry, oh by the way, excuse the mess and all of these, that might be a video for another day. Organisation, that is something I need help with. A few cans to use up in here. Just checking what I need in my other little pantry, which has rice, seeds, a few extra cans. I keep my oats and some baking things in there. And then this is the food wastage. Actually isn't too bad this week. It's just some old strawberries and some cauliflower and some old alfalfas. And now it's time to make the list for the week based on the groceries I have, which is a great way to not have wastage. Burgers on Sunday, cheese scones, salmon, roast chicken. It's time to go. Just having a quick shop here. Off to the store. This is the fruit and veg store, which is sort of like a rural. And then I'm off to the big supermarket, and here's the shop. Basically, I got a few cleaning stuff, so I found this chicken drums for $4.99, and my shop came to about $1.40. But I did get a few extras like cleaning products and toilet paper and things that I normally wouldn't buy. And so here's the meal prep starting. I'm peeling all the veggies. I chopped some roasties to go in. That's one of the first things I've prepped here, to make some roasties for salads and meal sides. Ignore Finding Nemo, my daughter's watching that. And I'm sorry about the camera angle here because I see what I'm doing, but we will learn. Also, learning curve for me is that I should film in all one orientation, either portrait or landscape, so also sorry about that. And now I'm putting the chicken breast into a little baggie, and I'm going to marinate that with soy sauce, salt and pepper. I put a teriyaki sauce, some garlic, and I think I put paprika in that, and I popped it in the fridge just to sit for about an hour, or it might have actually been half an hour. Now it's time to chop all of our onions for, I think it's a couple of meals, and we've got grating all the carrot for the nachos I'm about to start cooking, and also the slaw, because I find I buy those salad bags and they just go off in the fridge. They only last a few days, whereas these, chopping my own slaw, lasts for, I mean, up to 2 weeks, chopped into a glass container, sealed. This has been awesome, so I would recommend doing that. Also 2 weeks is good because I made way too much for us. And then I'm chopping some red onion to go in that salad, so I'm just prepping more dry things for that salad prep. I'll add the wet ingredients later. So So I put a bit of that grated carrot into some onions, which I'm sauteing. And this is for the nachos. So I'm putting a tin of corn in here because I like to get that a little bit charred, and with the onions and carrots, a little sprinkle of sugar to get the caramelization going, like less than 1/8 of a teaspoon. Really, to taste, you don't have to put that in. I think I've already put salt in here. Then the beef mince is going to go in, which I'm browning off. I like to get this nice and dry, and I added salt and pepper. That's browned off. I'll be adding some taco seasoning, and there's the chicken going in for a little bit of a sous vide / poaching situation. When I tell you that this chicken was so tender, I've never cooked it like that before, and I'll be doing it again. Added some tomatoes and the tin beans and the taco seasoning to the nachos, and now we are making a pasta snack for tonight's tea. Just a side with the chicken and a slaw, and here's the slaw going in. These glass containers are really good. I've just purchased them. I'll put some capsicum in too, or bell pepper. And there's the chicken coming out to rest. I popped a wee bit of butter on there, and it was so good. We'll be doing that again. Just chopped up pineapple here for school lunches and for snacks, and this was great to have already so nice having fresh pineapple rather than from a can. Really good. And it was only, I think it was $2.99, which is pretty good for a whole pineapple. So just chop that up to pop it into the container. And there we go, it's in the container. I definitely need more containers after doing this prep, but I've started with about 5 plus one small one I already had. I'm going to make these cheese balls for my daughter's lunch. So it's cream cheese, some of that grated carrot and some of the shredded cheese, and I've just mixed all that up. At first I thought, oh, this, I've never made it before, and it was a bit wet feeling, and I thought, oh, it's not going to work. But once I coated it in some seeds, so sesame, we've got some pumpkin seeds and sunflower seeds, I coated that, and then when they set in the fridge they actually set quite high, which was great. So these wee parcels / balls, not really round, but it was so good. This, I could make a bigger one for like a sort of platter food for a, you know, like a dinner party or something. They would be good. I actually had to try one to check how good they were, and yeah, they definitely were nice, and my daughter enjoyed them in her lunch. And here's tonight's slaw. I've added some shredded cheese, tomatoes to the onion, capsicum, carrot and cabbage. Now I'm putting some Japanese mayo, olive oil, salt and pepper, and that's just a little side salad for our tea. And that's the instant pasta snack, which I already had in there, chicken. And now it's time to prep the nachos. I've separated it in half, well actually in 1/3 and 2/3, because it was for, we were having some people over, so we needed a bit more. So we had that the next night, and we ate, and I popped one in the freezer and ready to go in the oven. And here's the Roasties coming out of the container, popped in the fridge. I would recommend for myself to freeze one of those containers, because I ended up not using it all. That's it. This is the final product. We've got quite a few meals. We have got some school lunch prep, and that was some just $2 buns, which were really good. And I had a bit of a clean up. That's the kitchen afterwards. I don't always have a good clean up after. And here they all are, popped away in the fridge, so all tucked away to bed. Yes, I do need to sort my fridge out. It's the tea for that night, and this is the nachos we had the next night when we had people over for tea with a bit of salsa, and this is a wee bit of a school lunch with that cheese ball. And that's it. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy it and have a great day. Bye, ka kite.